What's cracking, yo? Welcome back to Boo TV. Appreciate you for stopping in. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, stay notified, and let's get into the topic for today. I don't think enough respect is given to Kevin Durant for his playmaking ability and his ability to make his team better, his teammates around him better. You know, you often hear that terminology, oh, this guy makes his teammates better, that guy makes his teammates better. And then people pick and choose when they want to attach that term to players, right? Some people do it based on numbers, how many assists you have. Oh, look, he's averaging 8 assists per game. That's an indication of he's making his teammates better. Yet another guy can average 8, 9, 10 assists per game, and then they don't credit them with the same type of respect just off the raw numbers as they did the other guy. I've always found that interesting, but you know how these people do. They like to pick and choose their favorites and have biases and all those kinds of things, which, whatever, can't control what people do or say. But for me, I've seen Kevin Durant do it both ways, right? So let's talk about his playmaking. I've seen times, now we know Kevin Durant, he's a very unselfish player. He just likes to fit within the offense, get his shots because he can get his shots off extremely efficiently with extremely high accuracy, and he could give you 30, 35 points on 13, 14, 15 shot attempts. The dude's incredible. Love watching Durant play. But just from a playmaking perspective, there have been times where I've seen him actually play the point guard position when the Warriors squad was depleted, Curry was depleted, when Westbrook might have been out, when Kyrie Irving, James Harden was out, and he would go into a mode where he would play more point guard, holding the ball more in a way, you know, a LeBron James might play, something similar to that. He wouldn't do it all the time, but he had moments, and he would definitely be getting you 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 assists during these performances. Like, Kevin Durant is an underrated passer. But his style of play, he doesn't like to monopolize the ball normally. Like I said, there are moments. Every player has moments where they play a different style or different than what you're used to seeing at the norm. But when I've seen Kevin Durant take on that mantle, like, all right, I'm dishing out today. I'm going to find the open guys. You guys better hit your shots. He was hitting them. And he was racking up the assists. So I've seen him come out of his element and play like that when need be or when called upon to do so. Could have been his choice, could have been a coach's decision. Who knows? But even beyond that, even when Kevin Durant isn't doing that, his sheer presence on the court just makes everybody better. So when he plays opposite of that style, the heavy playmaking, his presence, man. Everybody's in their spots. Everybody's in place. Everybody's going to get a good amount of touches, whether it's coming from Durant directly, whether Durant's giving the hockey assist, whether Durant is just the mere, what's the word I want to use? Distraction. When Kevin Durant is used as a major distractor and the flow of the offense as the ball's getting shuffled around, he makes everybody better, man. He really does. He does not get enough credit for making teams better and making players better. He really, really does, man. Just looking at how the offense flows when Kevin Durant is on the floor for any of his given teams, it is a major, major difference from when he's off the floor. And he don't get enough credit, man. He really doesn't. And people weren't giving him enough respect during those Brooklyn days when Harden was gone or hurt, Kyrie was gone or hurt, and it was just him and the role players, no all-star backup, just him and the role players. And he was carrying all of those guys to a top 3 seed before he got hurt. Remember that one year he had him in a top 3 seed. He got hurt. They fell off. This season, he had those guys. What did they get? Up to the 2nd seed, I think? before he got hurt, they fell off. And he was carrying a bunch of role players up to, and he came from the bottom. Brooklyn came from the bottom this season. And not enough respect was given to him, man. No all-star help, man. A bunch of role players. Took him on a fine streak, a fine run up to the standings. And unfortunately, he got hurt in the same way around the same time he did the previous year. There's no question in my mind that Kevin Durant makes teammates better. And even this recent stint with the Brooklyn Nets, that wasn't him monopolizing the ball a lot. That was him playing his game, making sure his teammates got touches however way he had to do it, being a distraction, being extremely efficient, and leading on the opposite end of the court. Durant was getting hella blocks a game, man. He was pretty solid defensively, not a lockdown defender by any means, but using his length and athleticism to be a distractor, to make the shots difficult, to provide frontline help to that thin front line on the Brooklyn Nets with shot blocking. Kevin Durant was right up there with Nick Claxton, blocking them shots, man. Not enough respect, man. Really. I would rather have Kevin Durant on my team than LeBron James for the mere fact that I have so many different options with Kevin Durant. It's just so much easier coaching Kevin Durant. It's so much easier putting pieces around Kevin Durant. You have so much more freedom in how the team can operate because he can fit in any situation. Whereas LeBron, you have to build around him in a very specific way. He needs very specific kinds of players. Kevin Durant is so seamless with it and really does enhance everybody's performances and their abilities and allows them to still be themselves and allows them to play their game while he can still play his game and get his shots off, get his points with a minimal amount of shots. And he's going to get you rebounding, and he's going to give you some assists, whether he decides to be the playmaker or not so heavy on the playmaker. But either way, he's going to make his people better. He is. And when Kevin Durant doesn't have the basketball, he's just not standing around, moping around, being stagnant. He's getting to his spots. He's fighting for his spots. He's coming off low screens, little pick and pops, because he can shoot the ball that damn good. He's just not camping out on the three-point line, waiting for the ball to come back to him so he can facilitate. The offense keeps running. He doesn't get enough credit for that, man. He really doesn't. Kevin Durant is an exceptional playmaker. However you want to chop it up, however you want to look at playmaking, he's exceptional. And I look at the Phoenix Suns, man. They were pretty much struggling without him. And that team is day and night when Kevin Durant is on the court. And he's a new addition. That tells you how easy it is to play with this guy and how much better he makes the team and everybody. He's a new addition. But it's day and night when he's on the floor. It's a small sample size we have. It's day and night with him on the floor and him off the floor, in the game or out the game. Salute to Kevin Durant, easy money sniper. Y'all let me know what you think about it. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, stay notified. Catch you on the next one. We out, baby.